Hello guys, I'm Savvy and welcome back to another Tiny Glade build video. In the last one, we created a little tea shop that's here, which looks really nice. Very round and very quirky. But in this one, I actually want to try to make a different kind of shop that's more on the corner. Since this fills up a lot of the space here in the square, I thought that making a corner shop would actually be a good idea. And I thought that this corner would actually fit very well with that, where it's right on the crossroads of these shops. So what I want to do is start off with the square base that's here and make it as small as possible. But I want to bring it back a little bit, so that way there's some space here for obviously a front door and a porch and all that. So then I'm going to go ahead and take this one here. I'm going to turn it this way. And then I want to do the same exact thing with another square. But I want to make sure that this one is flush with the road. And then I'm going to just extend it out like so. Just like that. And I'm going to take another square. And as I said, do the exact same thing, except turn it in the same angle as the road. And then just extend it out like so. Which that is 1, 2, 3, 5 of those. Which looks like it'll be around there at that point. Now what I can do is probably bring this out a little bit, but I might want to just keep it the way it is with these stones here. Just like that, and make sure that it's as even as possible. The height of this too is going to change as well. Or you have to make sure that each of these are at the same height. Just like that. And so we have this kind of shape going on. It's like a V shape. But I will also fill in the space back here as well, so that way it's not just a simple V shape. So I'm going to extend it out to here, but then I'm going to move it to here and turn it where it's facing this direction. Try to make sure it's fitting enough of the space as possible. I don't want this to be completely flat on the back. I actually want this to go out to here. Maybe bring it back just slightly more, and then we have something like this. And I can adjust the height slightly. And there we go, we got something like this. But now I actually want to, well, I could raise this up more, because I actually do want this to be taller, but I might just use that as its own square instead. Just so that way nothing messes with each other and nothing is like going through one another. So it probably would be best if I added something like this to here instead. So then I'm going to bring this out to here, and this will actually go out to the front as well. But try to fit within the same shape as the front here as best as possible. With some railing probably in the front too. Yeah, kind of like this. So we have something like that, which looks pretty good. So there's some form of roof access here, and I also think that having a tower here as well would be good too. Just a little corner tower like so. And actually, instead of the railing here, I do want to change this to make it more stone-like. And I think we'll go with a dark gray stone. And this will also change to more of, I guess, more of this sort of style. Which I think looks good. Just to kind of get away from the stucco sort of stuff. I might actually add, yeah, like a trim on the side there, like so. I think that would look good. And I also realized that this square right here, oops, wrong one. That's a little too far out there. There we go. That's not faced the right direction either, but there we go. Make minor tweaks here and there. Then we'll take one other square and make sure that it's around the same height. And sometimes the camera can be a little finicky. Around the same height there, and make sure that it's flush with these walls here as well. Kind of make sure it's actually phasing out from the walls here. Just that way it's acting as if it's its own tower. Let me get something like this. Ah, that looks so cute. I think some other colors that would probably look good would maybe using some of these colors, like this orange, I think would be nice instead of the actual stone. Yeah, although that's more of like a pink, and we haven't used that. Well, we used it for the stone right there, so I might want to change that to more. We'll do orange. I think the orange looks really nice. Very warm colors. I like it. Yeah, that looks a lot better, I think. Then we have something like this, and now I can take another square. That's a circle. Take another square here and lower it all the way down, like so. But this time I'm going to make it more of a corner piece, so that way all these can fit right here. And it might be a little finicky at first, but my idea is to have the stairs, have these as stairs pretty much. And I think it would be a good idea if I just brought this in all the way and just kind of make it more like this. And then the path can just draw all around this. Just like so. So there's a corner set of stairs that goes up. And then we can put in some doors now. Windows, doors, and the like, which I don't know. Oh, there we go. It's a nice square door. That doesn't fit the pointy one, the pointy doors, but that's okay. I think for this one we could use the square windows. And I'm gonna make them double wide for each side here. These are gonna be raised up quite a bit here. Yeah, we could do clothes hanging there. Now this is the tricky part with this tower part here, because since this wall is facing through here, we might not be able to put any windows there. But we can put windows on this side. And I'm thinking of putting just one big bay window right there. And then maybe two small windows next to it. Yeah, give me that there. Perfect. And then we want to do the same thing over here as well. Two windows. and 2 windows. We're going to have their clothes kind of sprawled out here. Hanging from there. I need to make sure that these are spaced out well enough as well. To about there. There and here. Although I don't want... Actually... Yeah, can we have both? There we go. Perfect. The shutters. Make sure that those are on there. There we go. It'll take a few attempts, but we finally get it. So we have something like that. And then we can have a nice bay window up here. Look at that. And then a door can actually go... We can have a door going from this side here. And then another door right here. And we could probably have some windows here as well. Just like that. This one I'll just have a window. I won't do anything special with that. Probably put windows on all sides here. On these top parts. Just because nothing's in the way with them. There we go. That looks so nice. Now, whether or not I want to, we'll have to see what it looks like with, yeah, you know what? We'll do a roof. And I think we'll do more of this curved roof. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oops. Now we could do something like this instead if we want to. So if I go out like this, but if I bring it down... I actually prefer it as like the tip there. Yeah, that looks good. And then the same thing here. We'll just make those tips and curved. And then the same thing here. Make sure that those are the same height as each other. As best as we can get it, obviously. There we go! Look at that! That's so cute. I love that. I also want to add... We're going to add some lights and some flags as well. Yep, a flag there, there, and there. Now this one's going to change color. Let's do sheep. Ooh, no, the moon. I like the moon. Let's put the moon on it. That's so pretty. And then the color of this will be yellow. Just to kind of match the orange a little bit. That's so pretty. I love that. Gorgeous. Now for the wood itself, for the doors and windows, I think I want to make them more... Maybe white. I think we'll do white. Yeah, give it some more brightness here. I think that'd be a good idea. All around. And for the lights, for them too, which we'll have to go back around for them, I might, instead of yellow lights, we'll probably go with... Oh, I need to put a window there. We're going to put a window there, but don't worry, I'll do that. And for the roof itself, the color we could go with, which honestly I'm kind of digging the green, but we already have green for this roof, because I want to change it up a little bit. It's weird how there's not a yellow roof, but I think we'll go with this one where it's like greenish brown. Yeah, that matches the most, I think. That looks so cute. I love this. Loving this very much so. These builds are quite simple. They're very much simple, and they really don't take that long to build, and I just kind of think of these cool ideas, and it fits on the corner perfectly. I will say that there might be a little bit of a spatial problem with this here, but you know what, that's fine. It's like a tight-knit community, or it's going to be something like that as we're building more of this area. Again, we need to build more houses too, but I could probably do that in another one. But yeah, I wanted to put something back here. I want to put another bay window. I think that would be nice to put down. And well, there we go. That's what I want. Put that window there. That looks so nice. All right, so we're gonna go back around and we're gonna do, I think maybe red lights. We'll do red lights. I think red lights would look good all around this. And then we get to see it at nighttime, during the day and the night. Because we'll get a little walking tour of it as well. And I think for the back of the building, I think what we could do, also gonna make sure that each one of these windows have the lights on them, because sometimes, oh, yep, this one didn't get it. This one didn't get it. Neither did this one. Alright, that looks like all of them have the lights. Perfect. So for the back here, I'm honestly thinking, actually I'm gonna get rid of this tree. We'll get rid of that tree there. Back here could just be a large garden of some sort. Well, we kind of have a garden here, but it could be a continuation of this, where we have flowers. No, that's deleting them. Or what we could do is a little pond back here. I think a little pond would be good to have. Like along this edge here. And then probably around it will be some flowers. Yeah, and then we can do flowers around here. To kind of surround it. But nothing that's like crazy big bushels like these here. Just simple flowers that are like this. That looks so pretty. Now for the lights that are going to be hanging from the walls and whatnot, I'm thinking of putting... Oh yeah, these can go in the corner. So I want one here, and I want one there. And I'll add some lights on the corners here too, which I think would be nice, just along the pathway. Which I'd be able to move this then down the way. And I can also add them on these corners too. I mean, look at that. It's so cute. And for the door here, I'm going to add it right there. And one right there. And I think that's good, actually. I think I don't need to add any more. Yeah. And I think for these lights, these can be... Yeah, they're as bright as they can be. Beautiful. I love this. A tree. I can add a tree here. I'll just add some other trees around here. Just kind of fill in a little bit of the space. There we go. That's so cute. So cute. Yeah, I'm not going to use any fencing for this, like kind of fence this off. There's no real need to. The flowers kind of act as that barrier. But let's go ahead and go into the camera mode. And we're going to go down into... Yep, as I spawn at the top there. Look at that! Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I love this so much. That looks so good. Oh man, yeah, this path is like a little cramped, but you know, that's okay. Look at that. We go through the bush. Look at the ducks! The ducks are so cute. And we can pet them too, which is a beautiful feature of this game. And look at the back there. That looks so pretty. That's so pretty. Now, I can see how that's not 100% symmetrical with the windows that are there and then up there, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I mean, it looks fine from the front. That's all that matters. It looks so good. All right, let's see what it looks like at night. So let's go ahead and turn the lights down to nighttime. And we'll see the beauty that is nighttime with the red lights. Oh, it's so pretty. And the path's lit up quite well. Honestly, I think I should remove this lantern because that's not needed there anymore since these lights are along the path. Yeah, look at those lights. So pretty. I'm gonna turn the moon around so you can see a little bit more. Yeah. That's so pretty. I love that. This turned out so lovely, I think. We have a corner shop here. We have a tea shop. We have an inn. Oh my gosh. We gotta build even more. We gotta build so much more now. Oh my gosh. I would love to hear some suggestions from you guys. We're gonna build more houses, don't worry, but yeah, definitely give me more suggestions for builds like these. Let me get rid of the lantern that's here. I could probably move it further down, like right here maybe. Kind of turn it this way. Put it right there at the crossroads. Yeah, that looks good. That's better. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this, and if you want to see more of this, be sure to hit that like button. I really appreciate that. And don't forget to hit subscribe as well, because it lets me know that you guys enjoy the content on the channel and would like to see more. I'd like to give a shout out to all of my channel members whose names are put up on the screen right now. If you are interested in using exclusive emotes during live streams or are interested in seeing exclusive content on the channel, be sure to hit that join button down below and become a Savvy Superstar or Specialist today. I've been Savvy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys! See you later.